Well, I'll tell you where we went next. The all-important Jim Ross sit-down with the other Page and Darby Allin. Because now, apparently, our favorite Adderall poster boy has come to the conclusion that because Jim Ross's sit-down with Mick Foley made a star out of Mankind 25 years ago, we just need to have JR sit down with every member of the roster and it'll instantly turn them into stars. He has apparently mistaken Jim Ross for Merlin the Magician. Jim Ross is sitting in between the other Page and Darby Allin, and basically his question on the preamble, what has gone on between you two in the past to create this animosity? And then Darby spoke first, and I had to turn the volume up on the program because he was a bit of a mumbler. But he says that the other Page is jealous of him because it took him 12 years to get to the top, and Darby Allin got to the top in just one. And then he proceeded to say the reason for that is because Darby Allin, I was homeless. I was sleeping in my car, but you got married and had kids and never left your hometown. Well, who's the fucking idiot? Did you get that part? Yeah. I really want to be like Darby Allin. I want to be homeless. I want to sleep in my car. I want to do stupid shit to my body instead of this guy who got married, had kids, and never left his hometown and is on the same television program. So, Darby Allin then said, I have no walls of complacency. God damn it. Is this... I never knew that poetry readings could have a violent tint to them. I think what they ought to do, instead of having wrestling matches with these guys, they ought to put them in the middle of the ring and let them read nasty poetry to each other until their feelings are hurt. So then the other Page turns around and takes credit for getting Darby Allin where he is by sharing the ring with him and letting Darby learn his greatness. This made little to no sense. There was no real tension or heat here. There was no conviction in the delivery of this shit. There was no deep personal attacks. There was no sharp, pointed, fighting word personal comments. It was two fucking bland white guys pissing and moaning at each other over fucking nothing. And I was just dying for somebody to just stand up and slap the other motherfucker in the mouth. But they didn't. They just stood there and pissed and moaned, sat there and pissed and moaned at each other, and then it was over with. What'd you think?
I have really liked Ethan Page and his promos in AEW. But with that said, I thought this was a complete waste of a segment. I didn't think this came off well at all. Those two guys sitting there staring at each other, feet apart, with Jim Ross just casually sitting there, talking about shit no one cares about. I mean, there's got to be a better way to do this feud than, here's all the things we did years ago where no one ever saw it and you'll never see it and we have no footage and let's just tell you all about it.
And then they didn't even tell us all about it.
Did he say he wrestled them already in a coffin match?
I don't know. I zoned out because nobody meant any of this shit anyway. But if there was supposed to be legitimate, serious personal issue, why don't they give them a personal issue that they're supposed to be serious between them that they can talk about? Since obviously there isn't really one, so let's work one up. But I don't know if it would be believable if either one of these motherfuckers stole a girl from the other one. And everybody knows they've never been a champion in any company that would pay them 15 cents, so they couldn't be mad about the hundreds of thousands of dollars that one cost the other. But certainly to God, somebody killed somebody's pet. Anything make you hate a motherfucker.
You know, Ethan Page could talk, and, Darby can't. You shouldn't be doing segments like this, where it completely exposes that he's dull. Unless you shoot him the right way and feature him the right way. Darby just sitting there painted up and not saying anything. And then when he does say something, you kind of don't want to hear him talk. It's just counterproductive.
When he does say something, he talks about the walls of complacency. Fucking hell. God damn it. Anyway,